All right, let's talk politics. This morning, President Biden's political strategy called into question from his own former chief of staff and longtime confidant. At an event last night, Ron Klain reportedly calling out his former boss, saying, quote, "I think the president is out there too much talking about bridges. He does 2 or 3 events a week, infrastructure events, where he's cutting a ribbon on a bridge." However, if you go to the grocery store, and you know eggs and milk are expensive. The fact that there's a blank bridge is not, and then couldn't understand the other part. We did hear the dirty word, however. Here with reaction is Fox host of Varney and Company over on Business Channel, Stuart Varney. Stuart, what do you make of Ron Klain's right? He's spending too much time talking about bridges and not enough time talking about bread and butter.
Okay. Turn this around.
Okay.
What does Joe Biden have to run on that would be a positive with the voters? The economy? Probably not. Polls suggest that a lot of people are not happy with this economy. Inflation? Hold on a minute. It's still going up. We're going to get numbers at 8:30 this morning which suggest it is still going up at the consumer level. Right. Grocery store prices are still up there. They're not come down, they're still up there. And people face that every time they go to the grocery store. He can't run on inflation. He can't run on the border. It's a total mess. You can blame Trump for it, but that's not going to fly. Are you going to talk about Israel? Your stand on Israel? You can't do that. The party is totally split. The president can't even respond to the guy who says death to America in America. So what's he going to run on?
Well, you know,
I tell you what, he's going to run on Trump hatred. He's going to portray Trump as a tyrant. Right. That's his talking point. I don't know, I think it works.
Well, we saw from the Univision thing that he was doing that, saying he's a threat. Donald Trump is a threat to democracy. Yeah. But just the fact that Ron Klain, who's been with Biden for decades, is blowing up the campaign. He's saying, you guys are doing the wrong thing. Fix it.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall at these discussions of where the campaign should go, because they are totally split. They've not done very well so far, and they don't know where they're going. That's my opinion.
Okay. Meanwhile, there was a jaw-dropping number that popped up. Seems like more and more people are taking part-time jobs. Number of part-time jobs up from February to March went up to 691,000. Full-time jobs went down 6,000. What's going on, Stuart?
I think people are scrambling to make ends meet. So they need that second job, the part-time job.
Right.
Now, maybe some people got used to, during the pandemic, they were at home, they got nothing to do for some part of the day, so maybe go out and find something else.
I'm going to be an Uber driver.
Yeah, right. But I think it's financial insecurity. It's that inflation that's moved up so much, people are having a hard time making ends meet. I'm talking about the bottom 20% of income earners.
Sure.
They're the ones under real pressure. Now, that's the Democrats' constituency. Those are natural-born Democrat voters, or they used to be, but they're not now.
Well, and if they are Democrats, they might not vote for Joe Biden in November because they're doing their Uber job.
Especially in Michigan and Minnesota, but that's another story entirely. Okay. But yeah, the part-time jobs are a very interesting phenomenon in this economy. I think it's because of inflation.
Okay. Check out Stu's show over on Fox Business. He kicks things off at 9 a.m.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you, sir. I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.